What is going on YouTube? B-Sound for B-Sound Fitness here, and I'm bringing you guys another video today. So today is going to be a spin-off of yesterday's video, and that was kind of don't fuck around kind of thing. It was more of a hostile kind of video. Not really hostile, but you know, get your shit done kind of thing. But I explained that I'm kind of on a better path right now, and I thought I'd explain what happened with me and how this can help you too. This can help everybody who doesn't have their shit together in high school. Absolutely everybody. So, I was getting really bad grades. I was failing potentially. I didn't really have a successful way of doing anything. I wasn't really exercising a lot besides sports, which was, I don't know, maybe an hour, hour and a half a day. Other than that, I wasn't really doing anything. I wasn't making good use of my time. Later that year, my sophomore year, last year, I realized that I was of age. I was 16, and I was able to get a job. And I hopped on that opportunity. There's a local convenience store by my school that I could just walk to right after school anyways. And so I applied there and I got the job. This is the first thing I'd ever done like that. I was told that I wasn't responsible to have a job. I wasn't responsible enough, that I wouldn't show up and I wouldn't do what she told me to do. And you know, looking back on that, I probably would have believed it if I wasn't just so, you know, focused that I was always right and the system was fucking me over and that kind of stuff. So what happened was I got the job. And I started working a lot. You know, summer was coming up. This was about May last year. I started working a lot. During the summer, I was working 40 plus hours a week. It was really fun. I was making a lot of money. Well, a lot of money for myself. I was, you know, driving a car. You know, I was having a good time. I had my license. Everything was going great. And then school came back around. The next thing after that, all summer, I let off basically potentially a lot of steam. I kind of partied a lot, which is don't do that. Save that for after school. After school ends, don't do any of that shit now. What I did was I stopped working. I went to play a lot more basketball instead of going to my job. I called out a lot during the summer. Not really a lot. I called out a couple times, maybe 3 to 5 times. Still like excessive, very excessive. I just didn't think I was ready for the whole 40 hours a week kind of thing for extensive periods of time. But, you know, I had extra money. I had some dough in my pocket, which is really nice. And it taught me, you know, I had to answer to somebody. You know, I had to go to school, I had to answer to teachers, but that's not the same thing. That wasn't the whole, like, that was a real world thing. That made me, it clicked right there automatically. Getting a job made it fucking click. I was answering to a higher power who had infinite power over me while I was in that building. Potentially you want to impress your boss. Potentially that is what you want to do. You don't want to piss off your boss, because if you piss off your boss, you'll get less hours and you could not get a raise, could get fired because you're pissing off your boss. But, you know, I wanted to impress my boss. I wanted to do the best that I could, and that's what I did. Every time I was out there, I did the best I could. There was some shitty times. It is work. You gotta remember, this is work. Just like school, it's work. You gotta do it. But for some reason, people seem to don't think that school is like a real world application. It's just the pregame for the real world application, but it's not so much as an optional pregame, if you feel what I mean. But anyways, when I stopped working and I started going back to school, I don't know what it was. I think it was the combination of getting a job and realizing that you have to answer to higher power, and that, you know, work production is a very, very, very important thing for success. And that, with a combination of, you know, just a development and maturity probably over the summer, is that I was fucking killing it in school. You know, my first quarter back, this is the first time I got honor roll. in all of my high school days. All of my high school. I got honor roll once in the 7th grade, and that was the first quarter. The first time going into school, I had honor roll. First time stepping into the high school building. I wasn't in high school, I was in middle school. Like I said, I was in 7th grade. But, you know, it all fucking clicked for me. If you do the work, and you produce the best that you can during that 7 hours that you're there, you will receive a good grade. Now, realize that is not a short-term kind of reward for that kind of thing. It's not a short-term reward. It is a long-term reward. But trust me, it is fucking worth it. Like I said, you only have 4 years to do this. You have 4 years to prove yourself for whatever happens for the rest of the 70, 80 years that you live. Don't fuck around. It's simple. But, kind of went on a tangent there. But, you know, how does it work for you? Well, find something that you like and fucking stick to it. Whether it's a job, I recommend getting a job. That actually worked for me. It helped me with my focus, because if you're not focused, you're gonna get fired. And fired means no money. No money is no fun. It's fucking boring. You have no money. You have to beg your parents for money, and that's not fun either. Get a job. Go to your local supermarket. Go to a landlady. You know, go to a go to your friend's parents and ask them if they've seen any openings for anything. Anything. Be a social person with it, you know? Be involved with your community, because people will reach out to you with job opportunities too. If you make a positive impact on what you've done before, you know, get involved with some social things. Go to your public library or something like that. You know, do something where you have to answer to a higher power, or else you get fired, or else you don't succeed, or else, you know, something else is hinging on if you do this job. Just make sure it's something with something at stake for you. If you do it, something good happens. If you don't do it, something bad happens. The same thing is with school, but I don't know why the stigma of school, there's just a majority of people who don't think that it's worth their time, considering it chooses the rest of your life. I don't know, but get a job and then do that job to your best potential, and then realize that it's the same exact thing as doing your schoolwork. Getting a paycheck is getting a grade. That report card, it may not be weekly, it may not be monthly, but 4 times in a year, 4 quarters out of the year, unless your school does it by semesters, 2 or 4 times a year, you get that piece of paper with your grades that are stamped, that's absolutely permanent. You cannot change those grades on paper. You can absolutely not change them. You can't go back and fix it. You live in the moment when it comes to schoolwork, which is the cool thing about it, because it forces you to do the best you can, just like a regular job. I hope this helped you. I hope this helped you make something click. I don't know, something fucking clicked in here. Something clicked in the old noggin where I just felt like I needed to put in more work. Not, I didn't want to put in more work, obviously not. School fucking sucks still. I'm not gonna say school is the best thing that's ever happened to me, but it is choosing what I do with the rest of my life. So don't fight the system. Don't fight the system. Don't fuck around. Do what you want to do to a certain extent, but at the same time, make it click. This has been Bison for Bison Fitness. A little motivational kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. Hope you liked this video. Drop a like, drop that thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment for some constructive criticism. Drop a subscription for daily videos. Another video tomorrow. It probably won't be a motivational thing. It'll be something more related towards fitness. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Bison for Bison Fitness, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.